the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. A nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down and coming. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's all hump on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another one for Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
180, 76, tell him, 76.
Here comes the 4th down snap to Goff. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
And I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this is taken ahead to the 37. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Looking quickly here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
In motion left is Evans. From the gun is Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. But he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
George Kittle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Short pass brought in. The Lions get to it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
180. Shell.
Again, it's Gibbs. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Goff on 3rd. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 33.
We go tonight. 180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play action here with Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Schmidt connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's one of those moments where you feel like, yeah, I know you're still trailing, but everybody did their job. Defense took the ball away. Offense put you in position to kick it. Special teams delivers with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. And the 49ers.
Purdy on 1st down. Gets his running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Lions.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the 49er 1st down. A gain of
Again, it's Brock Purdy.
1st down, San Francisco.
Caught at the 10-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that cap. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
20.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
And off the play fake, here's Goff. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
48-yard line.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th and forever coming up.
12, Ric Flair.
They'll go for it. Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he's taken down. He's got it to the 29. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7.
180. Shell.
Throwing again. It's Goff. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Coming right is Gibbs. And this one stopped fairly close to that 1st down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
20.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Andre Schmidt lining this one up. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Schmidt connects, and the lead is back down to 9.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Now it's Purdy. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ayuk put in motion left. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And McCaffrey with the dump off. And they make the tackle at the 38. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
13 yards. First down, 49ers.
First down, Purdy to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
First down throw from Goff. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Cobb. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. This one with Williams out each side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
For a Lions, 1st down.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Detroit Lions.
1st down, it's gone. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Purdy on 1st down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that cap secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 16-point ball game.
San Francisco.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on two-point tries today. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14. At the 31.
Here go play action with Goff. On him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
180.
They'll go for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get.
And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle, and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Now, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because the football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. On him quick, and they bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Here we go. That's it.
From the gun, Goff. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
We go to the line. Yes, sir. Yes. 180. Hey. Turbo.
They're going for this. He beams one deep right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid,
The kicker on
let
for
him
the extra
run.
point.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions get it back to a 19-point deficit.
46. Lions 27.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. A gain of 14. And the 49ers first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's caught. Again, it's Kittle. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
49er first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing from the gun.
49ers.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Going from the gun here. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. You start patting yourself on the back.
Lions take over
And you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
35-yard line.
position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go to the... What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
We go to the... What's that?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hut! 5! 12! 12! What's that?
Air it out on 3rd. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep running away with this. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is...
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
60. Lions, 27.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
What's that?
1st down, and they go right back to it. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
We go tonight. What's that?
Again, left side for Gibbs. And in it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
4. Down run by Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. For it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Black 20. Cut.
Goff on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Dot. Turbo set.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Lions still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential.
Lions, 34.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds a man right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. On that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The throw again, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This way. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. 49ers on the favorable end of this blowout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Up.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The 49ers can continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Lions, 34.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. I heard this to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Listen.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Are able to cover the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lean back motions right. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Purdy hits his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Now they send their back in motion right. To the air again. Purdy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one does not go far. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, this is Evans. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep running away with this. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Lions 41.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Goff. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Garindo to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is a heater going deep. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.